my life. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. This is a beautiful thing. I tell you, we had some technical difficulties, and we worked it out. Right, DJ Latta?
Yeah, man.
Welcome, DJ Latta.
In the building, in the house.
Yeah, every time.
Latta
I'm
there.
telling you.
Yes.
It's a beautiful night, ladies and gentlemen. This is Saturday Night Vibes. And I'm telling you, give me okay. It's Saturday Night Vibes, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not a lot of talking. So we're going to go through the preliminaries. Always remember, pray when you're going out, pray when you're coming in. And always remember, God is in control. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Remember to donate to the channel. You know, you can always donate. I'm going to put the links down below so you can donate to the channel. And let's find that quickly for you so you can know where to go to donate to the channel. All right. So keep this family-friendly show alive, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a beautiful thing. So down below, it's scrolling. So you can donate whichever way you like. Just look down below. Okay. So also there is a warning about the new gun rules in Jamaica. Did you know that? How many of you knew there were new gun rules in Jamaica? Let me kind of show you what's going on here. I'm gonna put that on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. There's some new rules in Jamaica about guns. If you possess a weapon, you could easily find yourself behind bars, or something looking like a weapon. You could find yourself behind bars real quick. You know what I mean? So here we go. Let me bring that on the screen.
So the penalty for having an imitation firearm is 15 years. And if you choose for having an imitation firearm, it's 15 years. And if you choose to resist and vehemently explain why you're in possession of this firearm, the minimum is 20 years. A see-through water gun.
Oh, even a see-through water gun
is an imitation firearm.
Okay.
Imagine being sent to prison for 15 years over a water gun. Sounds crazy, right? But that's the reality under Jamaica's updated Firearms, Prohibition, Restriction, and Regulation Act.
Let's start that again.
The law now states that anything resembling a firearm, even a toy, prop, or water gun, can be treated as a prohibited weapon. And if you're found guilty, the punishment is a mandatory minimum of 15 years in prison, no exceptions. Critics say this new rule goes way too far, blurring the line between actual criminals and innocent people caught up in harmless fun. Imagine a child's birthday party or a school play where a fake firearm is used. Under this law, that could technically lead to jail time. Lawyers and human rights advocates are calling for urgent reform, saying judges should at least have the power to use discretion instead of handing out automatic sentences. What do you think? Is this law a necessary step to curb gun violence? Or is it...
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a feedback on my system. So tell me in the comment section how it sounds on your end, because it seems as if we're getting a feedback, DJ Latta, because something is not going as according to plan here. So let's find out if there's something else connected that should not be. So we're going to check that again. So that was about firearms, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know about the new laws in Jamaica, there's a new law stating that if you have something looking like a gun, you can get up to 15 years. And if you argue about it, that could land you 20 years in jail. So I wanted to make sure we're hearing this properly. So let's get that going again.
And if you choose to resist and vehemently explain why you're in possession of this firearm, imitation firearm, and the police think that...
So let's try this.
So the penalty for having an imitation firearm is 15 years. And if you choose to resist and vehemently explain why you're in possession of this firearm, imitation firearm, and the police think that you are resisting, the minimum is 20 years. A see-through water gun
Oh, even a see-through water gun.
is an imitation firearm.
Okay.
Imagine being sent to prison for 15 years over a water gun. Sounds crazy, right? But that's the reality under Jamaica's updated Firearms, Prohibition, Restriction, and Regulation Act. The law now states that anything resembling a firearm, even a toy, prop, or water gun, can be treated as a prohibited weapon. And if you're found guilty, the punishment is a mandatory minimum of 15 years in prison, no exceptions. Critics say this new rule goes way too far, blurring the line between actual criminals and innocent people caught up in harmless fun. Imagine a child's birthday party or a school play where a fake firearm is used. Under this law, that could technically lead to jail time. Lawyers and human rights advocates are calling for urgent reform, saying judges should at least have the power to use discretion instead of handing out automatic sentences. What do you think? Is this law a necessary step to curb gun violence? Or is it punishing the wrong people? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this...
So ladies and gentlemen, you pass the word around. You know, if you have your children, you're going to have a birthday party, any parties, water parties, and all that good stuff. Do not use water guns in Jamaica if you're having a party, because this is a warning. It is the law. Now you can get up to 15 years, and if you argue about it, you can get up to 20 years, 5 years added on to that. So this is extremely, extremely important that you pay attention and pass the word on. Get rid of those toy water guns until they figure out the law, because it doesn't sound too good, but it is a law. You got to follow it. You know what I mean? Or you pay the consequences. That's a dangerous thing. Also, remember, it's still hurricane season. Did you know that? It's still hurricane season. So let's check out the weather in and around your area. You know what I mean? So the Caribbean is boiling up right now. So there's a lot going on down in the Caribbean, and we're coming to the tail end of the hurricane season. But that does not mean you should drop your guards, because remember, it will, when it comes, and if you're not prepared, then only God can help you at that point. You know what I mean? So be prepared. The hurricane season is not yet over. So let's hear what's going on from the meteorologists. Let's go.
It's Saturday, October 11th, 2025. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. Thank you for being with me. Welcome to thousands of new subscribers. I appreciate you being part of this weather community. Now, watching these spots, this is what's left of Jerry. Watching this here, the big East Coast U.S. storm that is bringing some rain all the way through parts of Cuba and the Bahamas. We swing back here. This is the moisture that is going to bring flash flooding. This is from Raymond that will lift its way back toward Mexico, swinging back toward the southwest U.S., and then a new area that should develop here. We've had some rain near the ABC Islands from overnight. I've been watching some of that early, not for all of us, some of that earlier this morning, watching over toward Venezuela and Colombia, and of course being mindful of Central America, where we have had huge flooding anywhere from parts of Panama swinging up toward Guatemala, not just the last few days, but the last several weeks. Now we look out here. Here we are in the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Dominica, Antigua, Barbuda. Here's Puerto Rico. This is what's left of Jerry, the tail end of it, still giving some of us some rain and thunderstorms. But here's a new spot. This one, while it looks impressive, I keep everything in perspective on this channel. This one I do expect, even if it does develop, to make a curve. It's a second area back behind it that may try to make a run at us in the Caribbean. So I want to show you that. So we have several areas to watch as it's going to stay active. Now we swing here. Here's Florida, Bahamas right over here, watching Bermuda right here. Jerry staying to the south and east of Bermuda as expected, all on track. But this is that big East Coast U.S. storm.
So the whole Atlantic is boiling up at this point. So expect that you will have some adverse weather coming to the Caribbean very, very soon. So keep watching your meteorologists, checking your emergency management. in the country. Listen to what they have to say. Prepare ahead of time. Make sure you have things ready, because especially if you're in flood-prone areas and also areas that are susceptible to landslides and to be cut off. Make sure you have adequate batteries and your charging pods. Make sure they're well charged up and ready. Your canned goods, and you have all things that you need to protect in plastics and all that good stuff. So keep watching your media, because this is not yet over, ladies and gentlemen. And this week, you're going to see a lot of activities, and I'm going to bring it to you later on this week. So welcome back to Naram Promotions, a Real Deal podcast show. I'm telling you. So also, there is in South Central Jamaica Cricket World Cup at Stets. I'm telling you, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So for those who didn't know, let me bring that to you, because that's a big deal in South Central Jamaica. There's Cricket World Cup at Stets. That's St. Elizabeth Technical High School in Santa Cruz, Jamaica. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. I want to, if I was there, I want to be one of the first to be there. DJ Latta, what you say?
Yes, man.
Yes, man. Big World Cup cricket. I'm telling you, it's a big deal for South. In Stets, South Central Jamaica.
That's a big thing, man.
It's beyond big. I'm telling you. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's St. Elizabeth Technical High School. We'll have World Cup Cricket 2025 on December 26th, Boxing Day. So Boxing Day is going to be a busy day, as you can see, as we move through, and you'll see for yourself. And that's a big deal. Oh, yeah.
Down there in Santa Cruz.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. That's a big deal, I'm telling you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are also looking at a few things. And first of all, before I dive into the main part of the show, I want to give you some inspiration, because things have been really tough, DJ Latta, with a lot of people. And I tend to want to go away from the jokes, because it's not a joke. People are struggling. And I want to, every show we start with an inspiration. So I'm going to give you two, ladies and gentlemen, to start with. So let's get the first one on here. And I'm telling you, this is reaching out to all the people who are going through the struggles. I know how it is, because it's not an easy road. You know what I mean?
The struggle is real.
Oh, it is real. It is real.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, this is not the time to be, creating bubble doubles and getting into trouble and all that good stuff. All that bad stuff.
Serious, man.
It's serious time. So let's get the first inspiration up on the screen, and this is the first of two. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's get that playing for you. Here we go.
Listen carefully. If you get fat, people think you eat too much. If you lose weight, people think you're sick. If you dress well, you show off. If you dress simple, you're poor. If you're serious, you're boring. If you're funny, you're immature. If you speak your mind, you're rude. If you're single, people think you're lonely. If you're successful, you're arrogant. If you're struggling, you're lazy. If you're honest, people think you're naive. If you're dishonest, you're untrustworthy. No matter what you do in life, people will always criticize you. So do what fulfills you. Listen.
That's exactly so. Do what fulfills you, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep your eyes on the prize, right? DJ Latta? Yeah, don't worry about the noise and what people say and criticize you. It will happen. It's part of life, especially now that we have social media. You have so much distraction. So stay focused, ladies and gentlemen. Stay focused and steer the course. Don't let someone take you off guard or press your buttons. Stay the course. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Stick to your plan and get to the promised land. Get to your victory. So don't worry about the crowd. They don't matter because they're not the ones who are putting your pot on fire or paying your bills.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's a big, big deal.
Yeah. Follow your heart, follow your dreams. And as we said, don't listen to others. Just do your thing and you will get through, you know?
That's life. You know what I mean? We'll always have ups and downs. Remember, 7-time rise, 7-time fall. And we'll always go through hurdles in life. But you steer the course and just take it one step at a time. Do not worry. Just trust in God. Keep your faith. Keep your plan. Stay focused, and you will succeed. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Big deal. So let's go to the second of our inspiration. And we have the second one lined up coming up for you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Yeah, we got it. So let's put that on the screen and get it going. So here we go. So let's start that.
Things ever said. 1. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. 2. Almost nothing material is needed for a happy life, for he who has understood existence. 3. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. 4. No man is free who cannot control himself. 5. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. 6. It may seem difficult at first, but all things are difficult at first. 7. No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. 8. Everyone must choose one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The 8 most intelligent things ever said.
And that's exactly so. So remember, go back and listen to it again. It's absolutely important that you follow these rules.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say big up to all my kids, you know, from Candice to Shantae, Shelleen. We got little George, Elizabeth, and we say a prayer for Elizabeth. She's still in the hospital and she's still fighting for life, and our prayers are with her. Also, little Giovanna, you know, she's been happy at school, and her mom, Nikisha, is doing well, you know, getting her there and back. So everything is running smooth there. We say hats off to them, and we love all of you. So I love all of you. And also my 2 granddaughters, Shalicia and Shauna, big up to them. And also Shantae has a birthday coming up on the 24th. So big up to Shantae, my other daughter, and her husband, Cam. They're in Texas at the moment, and they're doing very, very well. So hats off to them. We say, I love you. You know what I mean? So there is, you want to big up your family there, DJ Lata? Me can't just go on. So come on, man.
Yeah, man. I have to send enough respect to my parents, dad, mom, siblings, also my son Matthew. You know, bless up, big up, and also everybody else, family-wise, here, Jamaica, England, Canada. Bless up.
Yeah, big up to all the family around the world right now, and all down in Florida and in Jamaica and all everywhere. You know what I mean? Canada, everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big up to the family. We love you.
Jamaica,
you know what I mean?
Everywhere now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big up, big up, big up, big up. You know, but we have a program change, DJ Lata. This, we've moved things around. We're going to be airing 4 days a week. Mm-hmm. So on Mondays, it's going to be PIP Mondays, which is prioritize, inform, and promote. So we this Monday, we have a gentleman who's going to be here live on the show. He has been through the he's from Jamaica, and he has been to the University of the West Indies. He has gone through universities in the UK, He's also prolific in writing a lot of lyrics for major artists. He has a business in Jamaica also, and I'm going to get the name of that in a second. And he's also, his wife does a lot of dub poetry, and he's prolific in that. He champions intellectual property rights. So you gotta like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell, share this, and all the artists that are out there, especially the young ones. Remember, you want to listen to Monday's show. This gentleman has been championing intellectual property rights and also a lot of other stuff in Jamaica and across the globe. He will be giving you some valuable information. So he'll be on Mondays. So we're gonna make sure it's gonna be a long series because he has a library of information that you need to know, especially if you're in business or you're an artist. No matter what kind of artist you are, he's the man. You want to listen to him because he's been championing this for a very long time. His name is Vivian Thomas. Vivian Thomas. Remember that. You know what I mean? So Vivian Thomas is going to be here on PIP Mondays, where we prioritize, inform, and promote. So it's going to be a big, big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a big deal. So you want to be here, check in on Monday. PIP Mondays is warming up. I told you, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Latta, them don't know what I'm going.
Them don't know yet. It's just a start.
Okay, there you go. So also on Thursdays, we have Thursday Night Live. It's like a live call-in show. Once we get through the preliminaries, you can call in and discuss things that are on topic. Or if you have a great topic to discuss, we can also introduce it. But you need to be on topic. You need to be respectful. We will block you if you come with any kind of disrespect or derogatory language. Right. We got to keep it clean and keep it on point. And also, we need to pass on great information, especially if it's positive. Right, DJ Latta?
Yes, because they don't know this show is not about adult only. The show, kids listen to our show, so you have to keep it clean and nothing out of order.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's on Thursdays. We call it Thursday Night Live, and it's a live call-in show. So we'll open the phone lines after a certain number of minutes once we start the show, and then you can come in and discuss topics. So, ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, DJ Latta, we call it Friday Fusion, where we're gonna fuse the Passion Radio UK with DJ Asher D. He'll be juggling for 2 hours. So in between the commercial breaks, we'll do a commentary, and then we'll keep it locked to Passion Radio UK. It will be streaming here in the United States and all over the Western Hemisphere. And Passion Radio will stream us, I think, within a week or so when we're on live on our show. So we're going to have a slot on Passion Radio UK to stream to Europe from that angle. So it's good. Things are stepping up, ladies and gentlemen. So DJ Latta and myself, and remember, DJ Latta is traveling too internationally, and he's gonna have his own location at some point. So you stay tuned, right, soon. DJ Latta?
Yeah, soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
So we'll be collaborating from different ends of the world. So This is Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show, and things are warming up. So that's Friday. Friday Fusion is gonna be something to be reckoned with. And you know what? On Saturdays, we call it Saturday Night Vibes. So we won't be doing a lot of this talking because we're still talking at 24 minutes. We want to cut off real soon after we do the community events.
Yeah.
And DJ Latta is going to juggle some real good tunes, but you got to switch over to either Facebook Instagram or LinkedIn, because we're going to take it down from YouTube because we have too many restrictions there. So,
on YouTube.
So in a few minutes, I'll tell you when to switch from YouTube over to Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. All right. So also coming events like Hot Gossip, Mr. Lee, we got an issue, DJ Latta. We're gonna have to tie a date down now to promote this event because that series was real hot. And we don't want the trail to go cold.
No.
Because they're waiting and they're ready. So we were waiting for you, DJ Latta.
Yes. Internationally.
Because you cannot we cannot do this without you being here.
Without the box lifter.
And also Father Dragon is waiting too. We can't do that one with a mad squad without DJ Latta. Every time. Father Dragon, I tell you, him sound look good and sound good now, you know, brother.
Yes, man.
And him ready for launch it again, you know. Him reorganize the whole thing. So it's all brand new boxes, amps, console, everything. It's just brand new and it look good. You know what I mean?
Yes, Jaggy. And a dub plate for Dragon Force. Mickey.
Oh.
The Dragon and the ear, the Dragon just fly down.
Okay, there you So
big up the Mad Squad.
Yeah, every time.
Every time.
Yes, man. Big up. Yeah. And the Naramp UK family will be here soon. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Colonel, Smiley, Stuka,
big up Colonel,
Floyd, the whole massive China Borough and all the massive, they will be here live soon, very, very, very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it locked. Like, share, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell. And also...
And don't change the channel.
Okay, there you go.
Around with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and come Monday, PIP Mondays, I'm going to touch on U.S. immigration on Monday. That's PIP Mondays. And you need to listen to this because there's new rules for green card holders, especially if you have a DUI speeding ticket, you're not paying your taxes. And these things, if you are going through out of the country, these are things you need to listen to, especially if you're a green card holder, because the rules have changed. And you could find yourself not coming back in the country as a green card holder if you violate any one of these rules. So stay tuned on Monday. And this is a big, big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Listen on Monday. Like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. The FBI also has assigned more FBI agents to immigration enforcement. That's a big deal. That's a huge change in the United States. So a lot more FBI agents are now on the immigration trail. And you've got to listen on Monday to hear what's going on there. That's a big, big deal. So PIP Mondays is going to be a packed show. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. The coming events, we have Manchester High School. Let me leave those for a little bit. And then DJ Latta can juggle, and then we will get into it in a little bit. So DJ Latta, I've been talking for a little bit. I got to line up the flyers for the events and so on. So is there? No, so we can't really juggle on YouTube.
Oh,
but we can talk a little bit till I line up a couple posters. You know what I mean? So it's you've been off for a while. And you know, there's a lot of things you gotta say to the audience. So say a couple of things for a few seconds so we can I can line up the posters. But ladies and gentlemen, it's great to have you. And you know, like, share, subscribe. Welcome back to Naram Promotions. This is Saturday Night Vibes, and we're going to talk about some posters, and then we're going to go into some juggling. We're going to cut this very, very short and get this going because okay, so let's
big up.
Okay.
Big it up. Ladies and gentlemen, big up. This is Latta. Yeah, the Naram Real Deal Podcast. You know, you have to say enough respect to all of these singers, friends. You know what I mean? Big up Ichuja. Man like
I true that, and Jamaican. Noddy Virtue, he was here.
Yeah, man,
big
Noddy,
deal.
Noddy, bless up yourself. And
Yeah.
also there's a show coming up with Choja and friends. So when I find the flyers, I'll read it out to you guys to see the date. Yeah. And also Sativa, the black one, he have a show also coming up. And he also wanted to come on the show for an interview.
Okay, so we're gonna tie the date down.
Yeah, the date gonna tie down. And I contact the Italian singer, Big Simon, the Italian singer. He's gonna be on the show, but we're gonna set that date, and that's gonna be a great show also, So,
Wonderful. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man.
Big Simon, he's from Italy, right?
Yeah, man, an Italian singer, great singer.
Yeah, that's a reggae singer,
reggae roots.
And he's a Caucasian.
And he's also a sound owner, sound selector, because they've been doing their sound system over 20 years. And those guys don't have their studio doing dub plate. So yeah, he's gonna be on the show also on Naram, doing his thing. And we're gonna do an interview with him. Big Simon, bless up yourself. Big Simon over there in Italy, bless up all the Italian crew, And yeah, so it's gonna be a good show when we set those dates for those guys to come on here on our podcast, Naram, the real deal,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
man.
I'm telling you that that Big Simon interview is gonna be a big deal because he's very well known.
Yeah.
He knows all the artists. He does a lot of dub plate sessions
Yes.
for artists when they come to Europe, to Italy, that is, or anywhere in Europe, that for that matter. He is very, very experienced in the field of reggae music.
Yeah.
You gotta hand it to him. He has been doing a lot of things.
Great things
in the reggae music fraternity, and we say hats off to him because we're going to have him live on this show very, very soon. So DJ Latta is going to tie down that date so that we don't get it confused with anything else.
We could let you guys know because he's a great singer because he do 3 dub plates for DJ Latta and I have the dubs them. So later on I'm going to play the dubs. You could hear him. And it's great dubs. And there's 2 dub plates I can't play them, but I could play certain lines, but the punchline and the bridge that is raw. So I can't play that here on the ear. Only you could hear me play that in dancehall.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah. Big Simon, big up yourself.
That's a beautiful thing.
I'm a singer. You don't know. Noddy. Bless up yourself, King. The interview was great, but I love to have some more interviews,
Oh, yeah.
when the time is right and ready, you know what I mean? Also, Choja, if you watch or somebody can pass on the message to him, we need an interview also and stuff like that. And Dalton, Sterling, Nat Sterling, the whole Harmony Tree crew, basically big up yourself. You know what I mean? We're there. And
when last has Basie touched base with you? Because
yeah. I heard from Basie like a couple of weeks back. He sent a text on WhatsApp, and he was doing a song and he sent the song to me so I could listen to the song.
Has he released anything new for this year, or what's Harmony Tree doing in Queens these days?
I don't know so far, no, but I check in to see. But so far, I haven't get any new song from them. But I'm sure they are putting out songs because they're always in the studio busy, night and day. Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy, I'm gonna left you out,
Okay,
yeah.
and
I will wait on your timeline when you are free because I know you're busy. So whenever time you're free, Naram Podcast, Real Deal. Whatever time you're ready for your interview, sir. We're ready. You know, you can give me a call or you could give George a call and we could set up your interview and we could get it going, you know, because of, you don't know Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy, ladies and gentlemen. He's a great singer and he put his song together as a country and western.
You know the thing about Billy Boy, the Jamaican cowboy, who gives you reggae music, western style.
Right.
It's extremely unique, and it's something that everybody is craving for.
Yeah,
it's a big deal. I know Naughty Virtue does a sing version of the western, but he's more of like a sing J.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's a beautiful thing.
Mine look at Johnny now. The sing J thing I go on.
Yeah, I'm. That's controversial. I won't touch into that one.
Yeah.
So they need to just stick to the music and put things out there. Time is too short for that, you know, for fumble doubles. You know what I mean?
Back and forth, you know?
Yeah, it's not a good look. You know, we're in this earth for a reason, and let's realize our dreams. So let's get the commercials out of the way. And then we're going to go into some musical juggling, and we're going to do that on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So we're going to close down YouTube very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. So on August 12th, let's bring on Manchester High School. Will have their Lime and Games Mix and Mingle. That's the Manchester High School alumni. That's going to be on Sunday, October 12th, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is gonna be at the Cafe, Restaurant, and Lounge, 22507 Linden Boulevard, Cambria Heights in New York. That's in Queens. That's a beautiful thing, you know. So also we have, you know, remember Naram Promotions PIP Mondays. We got our guest, Mr. Vivian Thomas. And he will be here to discuss some very important topics, especially intellectual property rights and many other stuff. So he's going to give you his history, and it's going to be a series every Monday with Mr. Vivian Thomas. Big up to Mr. Vivian Thomas. You know what I mean? So also, you know, you have Crazy Mondays going on right now, ladies and gentlemen, at Mel's Bar in Ian at that's on Monday. Crazy Mondays is at Mel's Bar on Monday, every Monday at Ian's Lawn, New Forest District in Manchester, and also at Len's Blake. Len Blake, we call it the Game of Love. It's a play at Blake's Complex. That's in Downs District in Manchester. Blake's Complex comes alive on October 25th. All right? It's a big deal. The Game of Love is a hilarious play. Get your tickets right now. It starts at 7 p.m. and you see the ticket prices $2,000, $2,500, $800, and $1,000. You can read it. Look at the screen. You'll see what's going on there. It's a big deal. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a big deal at Blake's Complex. I'm telling you. So turn out at Blake's Complex. However, we have, let's book it. I can't play the song here, but Book It is going to be in Junction Central. This is an impact event on October 26th. It's called the Paint the City Edition, and this is October 26th, Junction Central Elizabeth. Junction comes alive. It's a big deal. Big up to the impact events, I'm telling you. So also we have in Tampa, my cousin's place, that's the Jerk Hut. The Jerk Hut will be having Stush, one of the biggest, baddest parties in Florida for ages. This is a big deal on October 25th in Tampa, Florida. Jerk Hut is now a lifestyle, if you didn't know. It's a tourist destination. People from all over the world go there. They have a chain of jerk hut restaurants. It's a lifestyle. You get the food, live music. You have memorabilia. They got their own sauce. They got a buffet, and you get the whole array of Jamaican dishes. And it's the best Jamaican restaurant in America. I guarantee you, if I'm lying, you go there and come back and tell me in the comment section if I'm lying. I stand to that. It's the best Jamaican food anywhere in the country. That's Jerk Hut in Tampa, Florida, and you gotta be there for Stush. Stush, you will have Bambino from Jamaica. He hasn't performed in a long time. And if you know Bambino, it's a big deal. That's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. So also we have Mr. Billings has his Earth Strong on November 1st in Prospect District at the Top Rock Bar and Grill. That's going to be a big deal in Prospect District November 1st. Mr. Billings, big up yourself. You know what I mean? His Earth Strong is going to be a big deal. And also Andrew, that's at in Tampa, November 1st. Is his Earth Strong also. That's right there at the Jerk Hut. So things are warming up at the Jerk Hut because November is also Jerk Hut's anniversary. So for the entire month, you'll be thrilled by a lot of events happening at the Jerk Hut. So if you're visiting the United States, you try to get to Tampa. Tampa, you can't go wrong at the Jerk Hut. And it's a day and night affair, so you won't be disappointed. I'm telling you, buy a T-shirt or something. Yeah, a memorabilia with Jerk Hut on it, because you would like to pass it on to your grandchildren. It's a big deal. I'm telling you. So also Caribbean Food Factory in Quebec, and this is something that DJ Latta told me about. There's going to be a big event with Icho Candy, Professor Nuss, Thriller U, what's this? Original Thriller, and also Eiley Dread, Jakota, Errol Dunkley, Melo G, and Shalom. Hey, you've been there.
Big artists, big show.
Oh,
I'll be there.
Definitely, we will be there.
We'll be there.
Oh, live. Yeah. And we're going to bring that to you live, ladies and gentlemen.
Icho Candy have hits. Baka hits. Icho Candy. Errol Dunkley. Trillayo. Shalom.
Oh, you name it, man. It's a star-studded show.
Yeah.
This lineup is the lineup for the ages.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is a big deal when you have Icho Candy and Errol Dunkley on the same bill. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. That's history.
Also, the man who remember I don't fool on the belly too much, because I know I go laugh till it bust. Professor Nuts, I got dead. Yeah.
Guaranteed. You're guaranteed fun, I'm telling you. But this is gonna be at the Caribbean Food Factory in Montreal, Quebec area.
Yes.
It's going to be a big deal. Look at your media. Check this out. Look at the poster. The address is there. You can fly in for the event. It's a big deal. And we will be there to bring it to you live.
Come on out and support.
I'm telling you.
It's great artists on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a big deal. Oh, yeah. So we have also Misha, the Right Vibes 5th edition. She'll be having her annual party, and this is the fifth edition. Misha's Right Spot by Misha, and we say congratulations, Misha. This is going to be on November 20th. This is a big deal in Sea Air District in Manchester. You can also Google Misha's Right Spot Bar. It's on Google Maps, just like the Mystic Inn is also on Google Maps, so you can find it. It's next door to each other, so you can't get lost. So, ladies and gentlemen, big up to Misha on November 20th. And also Mumasketel. she has her annual party, and that's called Ambition Over Hype, and that's an annual event. And you've got Tic Tac Sound and DJ Splendid at Time Is Now Car Wash in Prospect District in Manchester. That's going to be a big deal. And oh yeah, big up to Muma Sketel every time. Also, we've got Randy and Otis. They've got their Boxing Day event, and we got to bring that poster up, but we don't have it queued up just right now. So yeah, we got it. So that's going to be the 26th of December, Boxing Day, at Mango Tree Bar, Turner Top, Manchester. And you've got the big bad Eagle Force and Fire Blacks is going to be there as well. You know what I mean? So that's going to be a big deal. But the biggest deal of them all, I'm telling you, is Cash Code. Cash Code is my nephew. That's Treddy and the Asher D family. This is going to be the biggest party of the century. It's an every year event. This is going to be at Mountain View Chill Spot in Sear District in Manchester. It's going to be a big deal. This is a big deal. Link up vibes. Yard and foreign, I'm telling you. And you got Shine Skull family again. MC Marshall. And we've got Sean. We also got Sean and DJ Junior. It's going to be mad at the Mountain View Chill Spot, Sear District in Manchester. I'm telling you, this is a big deal. And don't forget, Cricket World Cup at St. Elizabeth, December 26th. I wonder if they're going to, Bowes Oval in Downs going to get a piece of that. You know, I don't know.
A big cricket field over there.
Yeah, that's a beautiful oval, a cricket oval at Bowes Fish Stop, right beside his restaurant. He's got the big cricket oval,
field, yes.
And that I'm sure they're gonna have a game there. Bowes, you gotta contact me right away, brother. But December 26th, we need to know if we're gonna go live there. So remember, this is Saturday Night Vibes, and it begins now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna count down getting off YouTube. So let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember to pray going out, pray coming in, and remember, God is in control. Thank you, everyone who is on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. If you want to continue listening to DJ Latta in the Vibe, the Saturday Night Vibe, then you got to switch over to Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. We're going to shut down YouTube right now. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. And we're going to go over to YouTube. Just go across the room.
Yeah, bless.
Yes, a bless up every time. Big up to all the family everywhere, the Naram crew in England. Also, big up to my big friend, Vivian Thomas. We'll see you on Monday. I'll be talking to you tomorrow. So, and all the massive, we say thank you and God bless every time. I tell you. So we're going to count down. We're going to go off YouTube now. Here we go. Here the first one.